do da do da do da do da do do da do da do da do da do.
Welcome on,
Ladies and gentlemen,
welcome
step
to
right up,
Ricky's
step right
podcast,
up,
big
boys
and
and
small.
girls.
Welcome to Ricky's podcast, one and all. Welcome to the podcast now.
The greatest podcast in the world.
Welcome on, welcome to Ricky's podcast, big and small. Welcome to Ricky's podcast, one and all. Welcome to the podcast now.
Put your hands together for
It's Ricky's podcast.
Okay, we're up. We're running.
Hello.
Yes. Say hello to the people, Luke.
Hello, people. It's been quite a while since I last started.
Yes, that is me unzipping my pants. In case
We're just
the
getting
people
down
are
to
wondering.
it.
I
Oh,
got-
are we about to be blessed by Ricky's serenading? Although that's only supposed to be at night, right?
Yeah.
What is it? Under a canopy or under a inside?
I think it's inside. It's got to be inside.
Yeah, inside at night.
Yeah. But except this time, it will not be necessarily me who's serenading you, but rather you who will be serenading everybody, Luke.
No.
Because you know what time it is. You know what time it is.
Bro, I haven't studied.
All right, get ready.
I'm not ready.
You are ready.
I'm not ready.
You're going in.
Can I have a reference?
Going in.
Oh,
You can reference
say-
these nuts.
Tell
That's what you
okay.
can reference.
Okay. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed? No, that's wrong. At the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars.
These chords are not good.
What?
These chords are not legit. but I'm good.
I'm also butchering it. Whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous night o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. I'm trying to think what comes up. So gallantly streaming. I want to say whose broad stripes and bright stars, but I think we already did that. Whose broad stripes and bright stars? Oh, I did the same thing last time. So proudly waved? I don't know. I'm thinking.
Just go for it, man.
I'm trying to think. I don't remember what comes next. Whose broad stripes and bright stars? I'm so blank.
Go for it. Just go for it.
Stripes and bright stars. Oh no, it's freaking rockets. We put through watch. We're so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. Dang, those rockets really got me.
Oh man, the rocket's red glare really threw you off.
Yeah.
All right.
Not the worst. Not my worst performance, I don't think. It's
Yeah.
up there.
Well, compared to like your first time where you couldn't remember like any of them, any of the lyrics, just like it starts with Jose, right? I mean.
Well, people, you've been blessed with my amazing singing. I know it's top tier. I might as well go on America's Got Talent. No, American Idol. That's the one.
America's Got Idols.
America's Got Idols. Yeah, buddy, we do.
Yeah. I gotta whip out my soundboard just in case.
Yes.
Just in case. Got the TCAP soundboard that I should add some more sounds to.
I actually saw a meme about, like, To Catch a Predator.
Oh yeah?
Yeah,
What's-
well, it wasn't much of a meme, it was more of it was a starter pack.
Oh man. Oh, I think I've actually seen the meme, but let me see.
Yeah.
I remember it cracked me up. It had it was like the Mike's Hard Lemonade. Because for some reason that's like the Predator drink. Mike's Hard Lemonade for some reason.
I don't even think that was. Hold on, I gotta remember where I saw this.
Man.
Oh.
Man. You know,
It's
these-
You Might Be in a Child Predator Sting Operation starter pack.
What's that? Oh yeah, we got that. Yeah. Yeah, well they got the sweet tea, which yeah, they also use sweet tea.
But they use Mike's Hard a lot.
I remember actually
That's
the
like
story
the
is that
one.
apparently in the first like sting or two, they requested just to get like that extra, like giving alcohol to a minor. They'd ask the predators to bring Mike's Hard Lemonade. They'd have
to rub salt on the wound.
Yeah, but then apparently I think what I heard is that Mike's Hard Lemonade actually contacted Dateline NBC and was like, "Hey, could you mind not making our beverage the pedophile beverage,
Wait, that's actually pretty valid.
So then they just started like, they just start making like, bring some alcohols and we can have a party.
Alcohol in general. That would have been hilarious if Mike's Hard became the pedophile beverage of choice.
I mean, it kind of has become the meme, but
And it's still the meme. They
Yeah.
tried to avoid the meme, but
yeah, they kind of like Streisand affected themselves, or just by trying to avoid the meme, they wound up creating it themselves.
what's that called? The Streisand?
The Streisand effect.
How do you spell that? I'm glad that there's a name to the phenomenon.
Yeah, it's named after Barbra Streisand.
Streisand effect is a social phenomenon that occurs when an attempt to hide, remove, or censor information has the unintended consequence of further publicizing that information, often via the internet. It's named after an American entertainer who tried to suppress the California Coastal Records Project's photograph of their residence in Malibu, California, taken to document California's coastal erosion, which inadvertently drew further attention to it in 2003.
Yep.
Wow. Happens all the time.
Yeah. That's Streisand effect, man.
Maybe people should just accept the consequences of
Being
life.
doxxed.
Of being doxxed.
Yeah.
Of having their private residences exposed.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know why you gotta whine and be a little baby about it, just, so people know your address, big deal.
So what happened to the yellow-green condom? Is
Oh.
it no longer?
I can't find it, I don't know. Although I didn't look too hard because I was like, oh, I've got 10 minutes to be there. But if only I'd known that I actually had a half hour to be there, then,
You would have.
maybe I would have looked a little harder. But, so now you get the beanie, my Tokyo beanie.
Tokyo beanie.
Yeah. Well, I'm not
From
going to move it
Tokyo.
because it's going to,
Just-
anally rape the ears of everybody. But I'm just going to turn this around.
Oh, okay.
It says Tokyo on the other side. From Tokyo. Yeah. Because my cousin is was a Marine, and he was in
Oh.
Tokyo.
Sent you Tokyo paraphernalia?
That's right. Which always sounded a bit dirty. That sounds like
The
a dirty
word?
word, paraphernalia.
I was about to say. Paraphernalia.
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 Paraphernalia Bedelia.
Paraphernalia. Amelia Bedelia. What a book series.
Dude,
Did you ever read that?
No, but I've had to shelve quite a few of the books in the library. So
Quite a few. Are there like?
there
Is
is
it an
yeah.
extensive collection?
Oh yeah, no, yeah. It's like a whole series, man.
Huh.
It's like a whole just like shelf of the library, just Amelia Bedelia readers.
My sister was really into Amelia Bedelia. Like we didn't have an extensive collection, but we had like 3 books. And those 3 books sure did get read a lot.
Man,
A lot.
Amelia Bedelia.
Amelia Bedelia. No books did slap though. Magic Treehouse.
Yeah, man. I used to read those.
I used to read those a lot.
Yeah, man. Magic Treehouse and Goosebumps, baby.
Oh yeah. Do you remember how at the library? Oh, what was it? Did they actually let you do this? I'm trying to remember. At one point, did they have a program where you could choose a book to get for free from the library, like through a summer reading program?
They did give you a choice of free books, but you couldn't just go up to the shelves and just yoink what you want.
No.
Yeah, you had like they're like had display, cases and stuff with books.
These are our garbage books.
Yeah, essentially, yeah.
Take at your leisure.
Like none of them were actually any good, except for like the coveted. They would have like one Guinness Book of World Records that like all the kids
Gone
would just
immediately.
go to war, just like straight up Game of Thrones to get the one Guinness World Records book.
Wow. Okay, so then maybe I didn't get them from there. Somehow I got Magic Treehouse books, and I don't remember purchasing them. Perhaps I just stole them.
Secret ingredient is crime.
It's crime. Me with all of the movies.
Yeah.
Oh. I think I'll have to do the same for Goodfellas.
You haven't seen Goodfellas yet?
I'm watching it tonight.
Yeah, huh, you're watching it tonight. Should have watched
I
it
am
last
watching
week.
it tonight.
Should have watched it last week.
Tonight.
When are you going to watch Nomadland? That's also due tomorrow.
Tonight.
Yeah.
Tonight. I'll be watching that tonight.
That's what you think.
Everything's happening tonight. Hey, at least I won't be playing Apex. Probably.
Probably. You will
That's a
definitely.
lot.
Yeah.
That's the most bold-faced lie I've ever told.
I've never seen somebody so like confidently say something so, unequivocally untrue.
But I will watch the movies today. Probably, no, not when I get back, because I'll be calling some friends from college. But afterwards, I'll just cook some popcorn, probably burn it, because I'm bad at making popcorn. Which I don't really understand how I can be bad at making popcorn. It's not a hard thing to make.
Dude, I would think. I don't like popcorn, man.
You know?
I don't. Yeah, no, I don't like it. It's so dry. My whole deal is that, like food, I mean, it's okay to eat for fun and stuff, but like, but when you have something like popcorn that so clearly does not serve any purpose whatsoever, because at least for me, it doesn't taste good, it doesn't have any kind of nutritional value, like at all, and it like doesn't even make you feel full. So what am I even eating it for? It's the same with like chips and like Takis and Cheetos.
Okay. You
Yeah,
came
garbage
after
food for
you
garbage
came after
people,
my
baby.
Takis, holy. I think. See, the thing is, popcorn tastes good to me. Takis taste good to me. I'm with you on Cheetos. Those can go just like, I don't know. Be buried in a hole in Mexico for all I care. But it's like, I don't know. It's enjoyable. Tastes good.
Built good.
Built good.
Built good.
What is that from?
That's another To Catch a Predator.
Of course it is. Of course it is. Oh boy.
I gotta add that one to the soundboard.
soundboard?
Yeah, I was thinking. Yeah, I gotta add that one. There's the one where just at the end of his interview, he's like, "Gentlemen, good night." And gets up and leaves. It's like-
Is that the host doing that, or is that
no,
the,
that's no.
the
A predator says like whips out that line and then just gets up and walks out to just get yoinked by the police.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Dude, what an absolute meme show, man.
Unit of a show.
Absolute unit.
Gotta send it down the world of accents. I've been doing. Oh, jeez. I don't know if this is a good thing to imitate on in a recording.
It's okay. No one's probably gonna see this.
I've been doing that, like, stereotypical. What would it be? Thai? Would it be a Thai accent?
I don't know. What's the accent?
Where it's like.
Give us a showcase real quick.
I don't know.
Say something like
No,
really.
it could be Chinese. The really bad stereotypical. It's like the "What did you say to me?" Like that whole thing. Is that Chinese?
That sounds like Ugandan.
What? No, no.
What
no.
did you say to me? The way you said it.
Definitely not going for Uganda.
Why are you running?
Why are you running? I cannot. But I was actually just watching a video a few days ago of like some guy going on. Is it Omegle?
Yeah, I think Omegle's how it's pronounced.
Omegle?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I always think. But then I hear maniacs call it Omegle.
Absolute sociopaths.
Yeah. But they were going on Omegle, asking people to name 3 countries outside of America, which is slightly misleading because some people will take that to imply the United States of America, but he's actually using it to say North and South America. But like with being tasked to name 3 countries outside of America, like multiple people, not just one, not just 2, but like 4 people said Virginia. Like, I don't know what like neurons have to connect for you to think that that's an acceptable answer.
And it's not even like a thing that would like be like a good meme answer like Florida or Texas where you could write that down and like people would be like, yeah, kind of, pretty much.
I get it, but no.
No.
Just
Virginia.
Virginia. But so people would mess that up. And then like if they could actually come up with 3 countries and they didn't skip the dude at this point, you would ask them to name a country in Africa, which is something.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
What do they say?
Well, there are like also several people who straight up said Africa is a country. To the first question.
The country of Africa.
The country of Africa. But then after that, people were clueless. Some people eventually got to Egypt, and I think the second most popular answer was Djibouti. As it should be. As it should be. But after that, people just struggled, or skipped.
Dude,
Huh?
Djibouti.
Djibouti.
My God.
The Europeans, as you might guess, fared a little better,
Yeah, being from Europe.
being from Europe. What an
And-
education.
Man, what a time. Dude, I can't, I don't know, like, the geographical location of, like, all but, like, 5 states.
Are you serious?
Yeah, like, I can place, like, here, of course, Arizona, and, like, Texas, and Florida, and, like, California, and Maine, and, like, Washington.
Like actually the corners.
Yeah, pretty much. I can place the corners, but I can't actually find any other states. No, I can find New Mexico because it's just right next to us.
Is this as in like if you got a U.S. map that wasn't labeled, you wouldn't be able to name the states?
I would get quite a few of them wrong. Yeah,
Really?
like most of them wrong.
really?
Yeah,
Like,
really.
What? Were you just absent on those days?
They
of
did not teach
elementary
us,
school?
man. What kind of? Yeah, no, they didn't teach us none of that, man.
They didn't?
No, I didn't get that.
Which one is that one?
That's like I don't know.
For reference, people, this is a state that's above Arkansas.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Oh my god.
I was almost about to say Montana,
It's not.
but it's like that's definitely not Montana.
Montana is this like big boy up here.
Okay, well,
Oh
on the
my
opposite
God.
side of the map.
Yeah, yeah. Wow. Man's knows where he lives, the four corners, and that's it.
Texas.
Oh, in Texas. In Texas.
And New Mexico.
In New Mexico. So perhaps our neighboring ones. Although, do you know the one that's above us?
I think Nevada's somewhere. I think there's like Utah and Nevada are
Okay.
like above us.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah. See, I know it.
But Missouri? No.
No.
Oh boy.
Missouri. Who cares about Missouri? Am I right, boys?
Who cares about the United States?
Yeah, I know, man. Like oil, you know.
Oil, school shootings.
So it reminds me of when I took this the German-speaking world. It's a class, and I took it, and the professor was a lady from Germany,
Oh.
and she sure did have quite a few American stereotypes to bring into class. Like she like came to America and she was like shocked that there was not a gun store on every corner.
What the frick? And she told you guys about this
Yeah.
in class?
Yeah, and then she thought she was about to make a point because she was like, like I can't even do her accent, but she was like,
German accent?
yeah, well, it's a German accent, you know how it is, but like, a real German accent, not the value no go to the what,
Is it,
but like,
yeah.
a real German accent, not a
The most like racist German accent. Yeah.
But she said in her very real German accent, just like she like tried to make a point. She's like, in Europe, like the guns are illegal. You can't have a gun and can't carry a gun in our country. But for example, like here in America, like just to pull the class, how many of you guys have guns? And like one person, and she was so shook. She thought it was gonna be like 80% of the class.
entire class.
She thought it was gonna be like, well, we're armed right now, actually.
Oh my god. What the frick? I was looking that up. 18. You can have a gun at 18.
Yeah, man.
Possibly younger, because don't kids go hunting?
Yeah, you can. I mean, I think it's a thing to where like, I don't know. Maybe it's like a thing to where if you're like 16, if you got your parents' permission to have the gun, or if it's just you're not allowed, but like
If your parents own the gun.
Yeah, we won't tell if you won't tell type of thing,
Perhaps it's like you can use it, but you can't own it. Type.
A little bit backwards, but
Yeah.
it's like all right, you can use all the guns you want,
What?
just as long as you don't have legal ownership of them.
Gun use age. Because I feel like I know kids. What? In 30 states, a child can still legally own a rifle or shotgun. No, this is 2014. Okay. Federal law prohibits handgun ownership by any person under the age of 18, with a handful of exceptions. But there's no minimum age for long gun, rifle, and shotgun ownership.
Dang.
That seems pretty 20 states in the District of Columbia have set their own minimum age laws, ranging from 14 in Montana to 21 in Illinois. But the remaining 30 states, it's technically legal for a child to possess a long gun. In Arizona, there is no minimum.
God, feels good to be an American.
Feels really good to be an American. Where 4-year-olds can have a 12 gauge.
Just the way God intended.
Yeah, buddy. Wow. That's wild.
Man. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free.
I won't forget
The ones who died, who gave their life to me. Proudly stand up next to you and defend them still today.
'Cause I'm
Proud to be an American. God bless the USA.
Nice. That used to be my favorite, like, patriotic
Yeah?
song. Like, 4th of July song. Yeah.
Dude, it is very American, man.
It is extremely
Yeah,
American.
man.
I used to straight up, like, request my parents to put that on loudspeaker as we watch the fireworks. I'm
Dude.
sure they hated it, because it's... thinking back, it's honestly not that, like, fantastic of a song. But
Yeah,
boy, is it American.
it is very American. Dude, I remember, dude, I wanted, like, my theme song to be the theme from the Team America World Police.
No, what?
Yeah.
I don't know that one.
Oh, it's America, fuck yeah, freedom's already.
What about Frank? That's a theme song?
Yeah. Oh, I'll pull it
Please
up.
play it,
We're
yeah.
gonna get copyright strikes, but you know, it's worth it. Actually, to avoid it, because I will get absolutely boned by YouTube.
Yeah. They
Very,
don't hold
very
back.
likely. I'm gonna pause the recording, and then when we come back, we will have just listened to the theme to Team America World Police. So if you want to listen along, go find it on your own. Okay, let me find. All right. See you back in a second, boys.
Definitely heard that opening part. Like oh boy. That was an experience. Have you seen that movie?
No, but I really want to. Very
Jeez
badly. It's made by the
Louise.
same people that do South Park. If that wasn't.
So it could be like unironically, well, it will be hilarious, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Perhaps that's like a over the summer while we're drunk movie.
Dude.
That
yeah.
would be amazing.
Let's
I
do
feel.
it. Let's do it. Triple feature, man.
Triple feature with what?
With, I don't
what
know.
else?
What-
What were some of the other ones that?
I know that we had like Cat in the Hat and like The Room and Shrek.
The Room. What movie is that? Have you seen that?
Holy cow, you don't know that? You don't even know about The Room?
Is this?
Oh,
Oh, this is. Oh, hi, Mark.
yeah.
Okay. Oh my gosh. This would be a good one to watch. Wait. Oh, okay, never mind. I would be down. It'd be a banger of a night.
Yes, I'd be down as well. Man,
Yes.
what a time.
America.
Fuck yeah. Coming again to save the motherfucking day, yeah, America.
That's so good. That's so good. Oh my god. Wow.
Just imagine, you know, like all the Vietnam movies. There's always a scene where like the soldiers are in the chopper and it's like a unfortunate song and the sun is blasting. You know,
Yeah.
just imagining like the modern equivalent of like people in like fighter jets racing past like some Middle Eastern country, just like
As that's
blasting America. Fuck yeah.
Oh. Oh jeez. It's like it looks like it's filmed using like American Girl dolls,
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
pretty much. Yeah. Well. You should use YouTube Advanced though.
Oh, yeah?
It's YouTube Advanced because it's advanced without the ads.
Dang, how do you get that? Is it legal?
I don't know.
Yeah, there it is. Now it comes out.
I mean, I'm sure YouTube doesn't like it.
Yeah, I'm sure, yeah. All right, well, there
But-
you go. There's some more illegal stuff we're doing.
For the convenience of no ads, I'm willing to break a few laws.
For the
I'm actually willing to break a few laws for many things. For legal reasons, that was a joke.
For legal. Dude, man, just imagine
What, me
trying-
as a criminal?
trying to be our defense attorney in our inevitable trial.
Oh, yeah. Well,
When they've got like audio evidence of you saying just the most horrific stuff.
me just saying there are many things I would break the law for.
What do you mean by that? Oh, let me see if I've got that. If I don't have that in my soundboard, it's got to be.
On May 16th, 2021. What did you mean by? Did one of the Predators say that at one
No,
point? Or
it was,
this is Hansen.
Well, Chris Hansen basically, because what he likes to do is like just read back their chat logs at them. while
Oh
he's
yeah,
interviewing.
verbatim. Yeah.
Yeah. So so he says, so you write, are you ready to have my thang in your mouth? What do you mean by that? And the guy responds, are you ready to have my dick in your mouth? It's like, you answered that.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah,
I would
that guy
say
just
straight.
hangs himself the whole interview. He's where this is the cleanest, best pleasure guy. He's the
Be probably the cleanest, best pleasure.
he's that guy.
Wow.
Just absolutely bones himself. The
Why
whole
would
interview.
he? Just because he knows that he's already caught.
Yeah, but there's like a difference between like owning up to your mistakes and just like making an already gigantic hole and just digging
Digging it
for the
further.
center of the earth, man.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what it is. Interesting choice. Interesting choice.
Man. Although I will be making that a constant segment on my podcast. At the end of the show, we'll watch like a full segment of To Catch a Predator.
At the end of the show, you gotta close off with the. What did the guy say? Well, goodbye,
Gentlemen,
gentlemen.
good night.
That'd be good. So, have you watched the movies?
Yes.
All of them?
I've seen, yeah. I saw Nomadland last night.
Last night.
Yeah.
I'll wait until tomorrow to hear your opinion on it.
Yep. You will definitely be hearing my opinion on it,
Yeah.
my good sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, Justin. Poor
And
soul.
he also recommended Trial of Chicago 7, didn't he? So he's going to be running 2 for 2, baby. Because wasn't that also the last one he chose too?
It was.
Dude, he's
not on a cold streak, you would say.
yeah, he's on the coldest streak, man.
Oh,
Oh man.
do you believe that a father should have won instead of Nomadland?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What are you
Best
kidding?
Picture,
yeah,
yeah.
obviously, yeah. Oh, I mean, but also I'm used to the fact that the Academy Awards are absolute nonsense.
Backwards, yeah.
Yeah, they actually don't mean like anything, honestly.
They've got single-digit IQs up in there. What's that whole thing about, like, potatoes, or was it bananas? Was it that we shared DNA with them? Or-
We do share DNA with the banana.
But is that, like, the nonsense thing that people try to pull, or is that, I remember we talked about that in Ensign's class, about how, like, yes.
I think it was
but
something
means
like we
nothing.
like share more DNA with a banana than we do with a gorilla or something
Or
like that.
chimpanzee.
No, not chimpanzee. I think it was like a gorilla.
Share more DNA with bananas.
Than fill in the blank, boys.
Humans and bananas share about 40 to 60% of the same DNA. This doesn't. I love how they have to clarify this. This doesn't mean humans are bananas or vice versa. But it does mean that there are similarities. My gosh.
Imagine being the person who's the reason why they have to make that clarification.
Jeez Louise. Yeah. Wow. Imagine the low that we've reached in critical thinking where you have to clarify that we are not bananas. Holy. Chimpanzees are like 96 apparently.
Yeah, us and chimpanzees I know are like pretty tight.
Homies.
We are home diggities.
Yeah. Well,
Chimpanzee.
yeah.
Dude, you remember Jane Goodall?
Who?
The monkey lady, Jane Goodall.
Not the gorilla one?
I'm pretty sure she was monkeys. Let me fact check this real quick. I'm pretty sure she did. I thought it was even chimpanzees. Might have been
Thought she-
gorillas. Let's see.
Oh no, you might be right. Chimpanzees.
Am I right? What did you?
Yeah, considered to be the world's foremost expert on chimpanzees.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, there was one of her studies following like a chimpanzee. I don't know, herd, community, whatever you call them. But they had like a civil herd.
A herd of chimpanzees.
A flock of chimpanzees.
What the frick?
But they had like a civil war that apparently like
Planet of the Apes.
but it's like two of the male. There's like a group of like males and female chimpanzees, and two of the males decided to break off from the group, but they took like all the females with them, so
Oh.
the rest of the males just responded by like, no pun intended, going absolutely apeshit, and they just like brutally murdered like both of the males that broke off, and then just like
My gosh.
stole their women back.
This is my harem.
Pretty much.
Oh, they're called communities.
Community. Yeah, that makes sense.
Sadly, not a flock. That'd be great, though. A flock of chimpanzees. I actually really wish that were the case. Oh my.
It can be the case, man. Language is language. If you
Yeah.
just change the meaning if you want. It's a flock of chimpanzees.
Live the rest of your life referring to it as only that. Although I. Jeez. Somebody corrects you. Well, it's actually called a community of chimpanzees.
It's like it's a herd of chimpanzees.
Actually, it's a herd. Oh boy.
It's an uneasy gathering of.
Have they made a movie on? Wait, is this why? What's the lady in Tarzan named?
Also, I believe also
Jane?
Jane. Yeah,
Is that like in honor of?
I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah.
Would make sense. Oh, it was Minnie Driver. What the heck?
What?
What the heck?
Okay.
What the heck is this?
Oui.
Minnie Driver. She was the love interest in Good Will Hunting.
Oh, the British lady.
The
She
British
played
lady.
Jane from
She played
Tarzan.
Jane in the Disney Tarzan.
Dang, Jane.
I was gonna say, because I feel like I have not seen her in anything other than that one movie.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Phantom of the Opera, apparently.
She was in Phantom of the Opera. What'd she play? Not that I, know any of the characters from Phantom of the Opera, but just for,
And she was, I think she was a Bond girl in GoldenEye. Let's see, Phantom of the Opera. Oh, she was the person. Wait, no, false.
Yeah,
Very false. Extremely false.
Yeah.
She was Carlota.
I have no idea who that is. Never seen Phantom of the Opera. Fun fact. So I have no idea. I know the opera, and I'm pretty sure the main girl, they always get like a blonde to play her for some reason. I'm pretty sure. I thought. Maybe. Could be wrong. Probably wrong.
Possibly. This girl, the girl who played it last, is not a natural blonde. Oh no, she's not blonde at all.
No? Alright,
No.
well then there you go.
Emmy Rossum.
Possum.
Oh boy. I've seen her in other things. This is she.
That's was that the Good Will
No.
Hunting lady, or is
No,
she the
that's
main
that's
character?
the main person
The main
in
gal.
Phantom of the Opera,
The movie?
the movie.
The Joel Schumacher movie?
I think so.
Yeah. Okay.
The 19 something, no, 2000 some.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Yeah. No, this is Minnie Driver.
Yeah, I remember her. That's a Mini Driver.
What?
Walk up to the golf course with your like microscopic golf clubs. This is a Mini Driver.
Minnie Driver. Dude, what's it called? The Baby Driver is still one of my, like, that's such a good movie.
Yeah, it is pretty great. Pretty great, dude. And even if it's like exclusively because it's like just like like excessive style of the movie, pretty much.
It is.
Yeah, just like
It's pretty great for
yeah, just badass visuals of the movie.
it. Although not in the vein of Michael Bay Transformers.
Yeah. Well, I guess it's also audio and visual.
Yeah.
Badassery, the movie.
AV. Let's
AV.
go.
AV Materials.
Has Justin seen that movie?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he has.
I think so. Yeah.
It'd be pretty weird if he hasn't. But then again, it would have been pretty weird if like half the movies he haven't seen. So you know.
Yeah. Yeah. Surprised he still hasn't seen Godfather. But-
Yeah. Although I mean, it's one of those movies that everybody talks about, but like only like hardcore people have seen. I feel like
Really?
not like hardcore, but like people who are like into cinema have seen. Like just some normie off the street. I don't think if you ask them, have you seen The Godfather? Most of them would say no.
Probably.
It's like Citizen Kane or Casablanca, which both of you haven't seen.
Still,
know, yeah.
Yeah. Very true. Although apparently Justin appreciated Goodfellas.
Yeah.
Yeah. I probably will too. I'm sure I will.
Haven't you seen Goodfellas before? You have not seen Goodfellas before now?
No.
Dude, that's bananas.
Yeah.
Not to go punning off of our last conversation, but that's bananas.
Yeah. I mean, that's why I chose it. Because I hadn't seen it.
Yeah, dude. That's an insane movie. You gotta see it.
Yeah.
You're gonna see it, but
I'm
you gotta
sure.
see it.
I'm sure.
Good.
Does
Goodfellas.
Goodfellas and The Godfather have, like, is there any contention for which is the better movie? Or is it pretty decidedly one or the other?
I mean, everybody likes to say Godfather is the greatest movie ever made, but it's all a matter of opinion.
Yeah.
I personally like Goodfellas more.
Really?
Me personally. But, many, many, many people will disagree, so, what are you going to do?
What are you gonna do? Yeah.
Although The Godfather is also quite good as well, so
Just to throw that in there.
just to, yeah.
Make that clear.
Yeah, I know, hot take here, but The Godfather is actually pretty good.
Heard it here first.
You heard it here first and nowhere else. The Godfather is pretty good, actually.
Apparently, that's a hot take that people, or unrelated. apparently a hot take that I have is that yeet means yes, but then what would be? Did I have this discussion with you or somebody else?
I'm pretty sure somebody else, because I don't
Somebody else?
remember this.
Okay,
I
okay.
would remember this. Now.
So yeet means yes,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Does this make sense to you?
Yeah, obviously.
Okay, so then what means no? What's the yeet equivalent of no?
I don't know. Is there one?
That first like point that yeet means yes is already like apparently a hot take. Like some people take yeet as no,
What?
and I'm like, that makes negative
That
sense.
may-
Like what? Because like I think it was somebody from the East Coast. I messaged or they asked me a question, and I just said yeet in response because I feel like that's a perfectly acceptable answer, and they were like, "Oh, sorry to hear," like or something like that. But so that's already a hot take apparently. But
But people from Boston are like,
Boston,
I mean,
McFrickin' whack.
Yeah.
You know? But what would be your guess for the no equivalent? Because there's one that I like definitively use, and it's not the only acceptable answer, obviously, but it's one that I use.
I don't even know, man. Yoink.
Yeet and yoink.
Just based off the
The energy of the.
well, just the saying that the Lord yeeteth and the Lord yoinketh away.
Wait, is that something that people say? Or is-
Yeah.
Holy. I feel like I need that like made into something like I don't know.
like how people like to have like Bible quotes like on like a background with a cross and just like I don't know, hang it from their wall or put it like on
Yeah,
their
yeah,
mantelpiece.
yeah. I
Just
need-
like put that on there.
Yeah, unironically. That'd be good. Lord, that's an ideal like get away. Holy, I've never heard that before, but that's so good. That is so good. My God.
So, anyways, what's the opposite of yeet?
I use neat
Neat.
as in like NEET
Neat.
as
I guess. Yeah.
yeet and neat.
Neat.
Like yeet because like neat because the Y in yeet and the N in neat.
Yeah.
But I kind of like yoink. Although yoink, I feel
But
like
it's not even.
it's
Doesn't
not
even
quite.
really.
It doesn't
yeah.
really work.
Yeah.
No, but I like that quote.
Yeah.
I really like that
It is
quote.
pretty great quote, man.
Yeah. Imagine having that on Romero's wall.
Dude, I would.
The word.
I would go back with my trademark, like snot green paint that I put in gigantic letters right above her desk, and just
right
like,
above her desk.
yeah. True story. I think you're even there when I did it, when we did
Agree.
writing quotes, and
Yeah.
I picked the most disgusting color I could find.
I mean, my quote, she gave me the door, which was a mistake because my handwriting is garbage. And I'm sure my quote does not look good.
Is it on the inside or outside?
It's on the inside.
It's the last
So,
thing they
like,
see.
Yeah, it's the last thing they see. And whatever they, as they stare longingly at the door to be, taken away from English torture, they just look at my horribly written quote.
Yeah, but mine's like serial killer handwriting.
Yeah.
That's how I always describe my handwriting whenever I have to write big. It's like stereotypical written in blood serial killer handwriting.
Romero yeeteth. Romero
And yoinketh
yoinketh
away. So saith our Lord.
So saith our Lord and Savior, Romero. Wow.
I texted her last week or something.
You texted her, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, getting
Saying
some,
what?
some.
What's up, homie?
What up, dog? I know it's been 3 years, but thought I'd message you out of the blue to get some book recommendations.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, true story.
What did she give you?
I asked her for some Tom Robbins recommendations because I know that she'd recommended him before. So I got my Tom Robbins recommendations.
Bro, one of these days I'm gonna take like, I feel like I'd be able to take Romero and Edmonds
Oh, that's a
out-
whole other story I
out
gotta
for
tell you at
drinks
some
or
point.
Something. Oh,
Oh, dude, holy cow!
what with Edmonds?
Yeah, with Edmonds, man.
A
Very
good story or a not so good story?
It's an excellent story, boy. Dude, because my sister, if you didn't know, she's a senior this year.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, senior in high school. So what they did this year, because of everything, that they still had the seniors do a cool thing, but what they did, they had a drive-in movie
Oh.
where they watched Ratatouille.
Okay. Not even a bad choice.
Not only that, they watched Ratatouille, a movie about a French restaurant, on Cinco de Mayo.
Nice.
So
Sounds about right.
Yeah. But my sister also does not drive, and she doesn't,
No.
of course, have a car because she doesn't drive. So I had to drive her, and so I drive her there, and of course, I can't just go, home or nothing, so I gotta stay there. But
Right.
I don't know any of these people, naturally. So I'm just bored. So I'm just like, man, what can I do to entertain myself for 2 hours and a half? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna roll up to the teachers section, the chaperone section, and I'm just gonna say I'm a teacher. And then I did.
You belong.
Yeah. Then not only that, but I convinced several people there that I was actually.
You were a teacher.
Nah, yeah. I claim to be Mr. Garcia, who teaches physics.
Were you convincing like students or?
No, the teachers, man.
The teachers?
Teachers. Not only that, Miss Pings. You remember Miss Pings?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was the one. I convinced her first because she was
There's
like,
no way.
yeah, no, because she went up to me and she's like, oh, hey, because I was in the teacher section. And also, it was a spirit day, which I did not know, but luckily it all worked out because the spirit day was luau day.
Oh,
and I was
that
wearing
Hawaiian shirt.
Yeah, this shirt.
Let's go.
So I just roll up and she sees like someone who's like clearly got like a little bit of something, and also is clearly older than everybody else. So she's like, oh yeah, you a teacher? And say, yep, yeah,
Yup.
yep, yeah, first year. And she's like, oh, what do you teach? Physics. And we just went off on this whole conversation. And we're talking about like where I graduated from and when I graduated from college. Talking about how I did my student teaching at Ironwood Ridge, which obviously not,
My God. Oh my God. Holy, and she just took it.
Yeah, she just took it all, man. Yeah, she bought everything, man.
Holy.
Yeah.
So you must have never had pings then.
No, obviously
Yeah,
not.
okay.
But the
I-
thing is that also, speaking of Miss Edmonds was there, and also Miss Hunt was there.
Oh, and they definitely knew you.
They 100% knew me. So basically, right as soon as I had my conversation with Pings, I was like, all right, well, and she was like, oh, I got to go, do the rounds. So I'll see you later, Mr. Garcia. So I'll see you later, Then I quickly went over to Miss Edmonds, like, hey, guys, okay, you guys got to play along with this.
What did they say?
They did, yeah, they're like, all right.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and then they did. For the rest of the night, I was the physics teacher, Mr. Garcia.
Mr. Garcia.
And we managed to fool several teachers into
Oh
thinking
my.
I was a first-year physics teacher
Wow.
at their school. Yeah.
And they just didn't know.
Yeah, they just didn't know, man. I remember, yeah. I don't know if you remember, there's a Spanish teacher who also ran the student council. I don't even...
I mean, I remember that. That's true. I don't know their name.
Yeah. I also got to fool her into thinking I was a teacher.
How do you pull these off?
I'm
Confidence.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, honestly, I don't even know how they fall for it either, but, what
No,
else?
I feel like I would have gotten like some email. Although maybe they just don't check their emails for every new teacher.
As a person who works for the government and is supposed to check their email daily, I can tell you that I check it like once every 2 months.
Jeez. Jeez Louise.
But man, dude, that was so. And I like, there's a few teachers that I didn't know. I also even got Dr. Mendel to play along too, because
Oh my God.
he obviously, obviously
This
he
isn't right.
knows well, yeah. But I didn't even have to talk to him. He just knew somehow. He just never said anything. So I didn't even know if he was playing along or if he just didn't care.
Didn't care enough to intervene. Wow.
I remember telling, basically I just got to hang around with all the teachers pretending to be a teacher.
That's pretty chill.
Yeah. All night long.
I don't think I would have been able to pull it off.
Dude, it was so fun.
I would need a little more something.
Yeah, you need to. get
This
off.
is years of growth. This is actual years of.
Dude.
I've never once shaven my here.
Really?
Yeah, sometimes I have to trim here, but that's it.
Man.
And by trim I mean trim, maybe once every 3 months.
Dude, if I don't shave for a week or two, just think this is 3, 4, or 5 days.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
right here.
Dang.
Yeah.
Wow.
So if I don't shave for a week or two, it gets
It's something.
it gets to be something, man.
Wow.
It's that Mexican DNA, man. Grow some good facial hair.
I love the. I can't even expect to grow the Lao Tzu typical Chinese little thing here that goes down to the floor or whatever. How long they grow it?
Yeah.
No.
Although that's also definitely the type of hairstyle that only an ancient person can rock.
Yeah, I'd have to be at least 80 years old.
You have to be at least 130 years old to rock that.
I don't know if everything else is all white hair, I feel like I could pull it off.
Yeah.
And then I just solely speak Chinese because I'm not allowed to speak English with that.
Or you gotta purposely speak the most broken oh yes, or just oh yes, sword, and one day the sword you shall find in the woods.
This cryptic.
Yeah, just speak the most cryptically possible. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I used to think that one day I would actually have that beard and everything. Maybe
One day,
one day.
puberty just has to hit. One day.
I'm still holding out.
Cracks me up because my father still thinks I'm gonna grow some more for some
He
reason.
does?
Yeah. I don't know why.
Wow, this is it for me.
Yeah.
All 5 feet 7 inches of me.
Really? You're 5'7"?
Yeah.
I feel like that's wrong. Because I feel like I'm definitely much taller than you.
Much taller.
I think.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'9". Well, 5'10" with shoes, 5'9" without. Yeah, see, I'm clearly, nobody's gonna be able to hear any of this. Standing up. But yeah, I'm especially if I go up if I don't hunch,
Yeah.
I do. Yeah, I'm obviously taller than you.
Quite a bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Are you sure you're 5'9"?
That's what I'm always told. Although, well, 5'10" with shoes,
Well, shoes.
which I've got shoes on, so 5'10", I guess.
Well, I think I'm I'm technically something 5'6.5", or 5'6", in the upper
Okay.
ranges of that.
All right. With shoes on?
No, without.
Oh, without?
Yeah.
So you'd be at least 5'7" with them.
Yeah.
Is that really 3 whole inches? I don't even know.
How much is 3 inches? 3 inches is something that long. Maybe it is. Why are you laughing?
The temptation to make Asian dick jokes.
Yeah, okay, alright, I get it.
It's I don't think you'd be intimately aware of how long 3 inches is.
So dumb.
Yeah, it is.
So that's 3 inches. So maybe.
Maybe. I don't know. I still feel like it's more
Still
than
feel,
that.
yeah, I feel like you are taller.
Yeah.
Quite a bit. I don't know. That's the truth that I'll accept. That I'm 5'7".
It's your
Anything
truth.
else is just cause for depression.
It's like when your doctor just adds like 2 inches just to.
Just so that you commit suicide or something.
It's like how it's like with like fat people, they like don't show them their weight.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, that's like a thing. It's like the same for short people. They just add like 3 inches on whatever they are just to make them not depressed.
Oh man. Well, vanity sizing is a thing too.
Yeah,
You heard of that? You know
vanity
what that
size?
is?
Maybe, but I don't.
It's
think...
where like clothes. What is it? What's the proper way to say it?
Screw the proper. Just
No, I'm just trying to think. Like it's like clothes, the same sizes. What the frick am I saying? The same sizes are like now fitting larger people. Like they're making a small larger than the small once was.
Yeah.
Just to make people think that they're like fitting into smaller clothes.
Yeah, I believe it.
It's called vanity sizing. Or size inflation is the phenomenon of ready-to-wear clothing of the same nominal size becoming larger in physical size over time. Primarily documented in the United States and the United Kingdom. Nice.
Nice.
Like, I feel like I'm small, but I don't fit into a small.
No, what do you fit into?
Oftentimes, I'm in such an awkward, like, range of clothing. Like, some smalls will fit me, most smalls don't. So, like, men's extra small will fit me pretty well. Like,
Dude.
but then youth extra large is too small for me. But then men's small is too. No wait, what did I say? Did I say too large?
You said extra small fits. Men's extra
Okay,
small fits you.
Let me okay.
I
So
think.
youth extra large is too small for me.
Okay.
Men's small is too large for me.
Okay.
So like men's extra small, sometimes, is like kind of like the best thing for me.
Yeah.
But then, who freaking makes men's extra small? Not that many people.
Yeah.
So like it's kind of played, I guess.
See, this whole time the fat people were being like, "Oh, the world's fat phobic and they're all against fat people." But no, really, small people get boned
we
everywhere
really
you
do.
look.
Just
Yeah, just like, yeah, basically, yeah. Your only choice is to be a fighter pilot. That's your only career choice because everything else you're too small for. You little shorty pants.
oh my gosh. Yeah, I've resorted to straight up shopping like at like there's a Japanese brand which works because
Oh, yeah.
Japanese people are short.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So that's what I've been going for.
Man,
Life of short people.
dude, that's why you gotta be fat American.
Just be built different.
Built good.
Huh. Wow.
It's built good.
Oh, and I still shop in the kids section of pants.
Just imagine being a 4-year-old little boy walking in, you see this grown ass man.
Grown man ordering pants. Oh boy.
Oh man. Oh dude. You gotta get that Japanese pants, man.
Yeah. Although American pants work pretty fine,
I don't know.
mostly.
I feel like the Japanese make good pants. It's just a feeling I get.
Yeah.
Just the vibe I get from
The vibe you get from Japan. Oh yes. Good pants makers they are. It's nice when what's nice about the kids shopping in the kids section at least is that everything is cheaper.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I used to get like shoes for like $20-$30, or the adult size was like twice that. And I'm like, yeah, buddy. Small feet for the win. Don't do it. don't do it.
Small feet.
Don't.
Much like.
I knew it.
Although, you know, but there is a very good reason why the pants have got to be cheaper, because it is literally,
Less fabric.
yeah, less stuff to make them. Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, man. Just imagining you, like, you know how they always put those, like, you know, little shorts on toddlers to just yoink around in?
What?
Because, I don't know, but they're, like, big enough so that they can accommodate a diaper. But they're always, like, but they run, like, so ridiculously in them, you know?
Okay.
They're like the pants, they're like, you know, yeah, little
Just
toddlers wear
imagine
'em.
me and the
Yeah, just imagining you as
What the frick?
just running around as a in like the toddler shorts.
As a toddler or as a grown man?
You know, as a grown man, just like
my
running around like a toddler in toddler shorts.
I don't think that's an image that I wanna think about. I get it, Ricky. I'm short.
Dude, suddenly reminded me of this. There's a horror movie called, I think, The Baby, about a guy who his kink is being treated like a baby. And I
It's
guess
a lot of people, isn't it? It's
it is
a
a kink.
sizable community, yeah.
Yeah, but they made a whole movie out of it.
That's wow.
And
a horror movie?
A horror movie. Yeah, have not seen it. Don't know much about it. All I know is it's a horror movie, and the main character is a grown man who likes to be treated like a baby, and also the person who plays the main character just so happens to be the producer's son. Not that that has anything to do with why the movie was made or anything, but you know, do with that what you will.
Imagine pitching that to your. Wait, do you think the son pitched it to the dad, or the dad pitched it to the son?
I think 100% the son was like, "Yo, Dad, okay, now."
Hear me out.
Yeah, hear me out here. But what if we made a movie where I got to be, you know, you're my son, so I mean, obviously, whatever you say, I'm just gonna, you know, I've got like infinite
Yeah.
money.
Sure. I didn't print that stuff.
I'm like a level 50 GTA player or whatever a high level is. Just like I've basically got infinite money, so just take what you want and just make it. All right.
Do you play GTA?
Yeah, a little bit of GTA 5. Yeah, have not dabbled in online as very much because I feel like that's the type of mode you really need other people.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you are going to get boned quite hard constantly by everybody else.
I mean, it kind of depends. Some people are awful, but most of the time, I think when I play online, it's like what I'll do is I'll drive around. Perhaps this is like.
Perhaps you're part of the problem.
Perhaps I'm part of the problem.
Yeah.
But I'll drive around and like just literally tailgate people. And I won't shoot them. I won't fight them. But then like if they shoot me, like I straight up bring like fighter jets and tanks and just decimate them. So perhaps I am part of the problem. But at least in my like headcanon, everything is fine because they were the aggressors.
You're like, yeah, you are that guy in the bar who's just like, do something about it, huh? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, little baby boy? But,
Yell at me, why don't you?
That actually works.
Sometimes things just work out. But yeah, just like, what are you gonna... And then like the moment they like shove you back, you just like pull a switchblade and just go to town.
Oh my gosh. Yell at me, I don't know.
Well, yell at me, why don't y'all? Some Lauren Armstrong, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
The legend himself.
But yeah, if you don't do that though, and you're just vibing online, people are pretty chill about it.
Yeah.
And if it's not chill, you just go to a new session.
Yeah. Well, I prefer Red Dead on. Well, I just prefer Red Dead Redemption 2 in
Do you
general.
play Red Dead Online?
I did. I'm level 50, baby. I actually got all of the trophies for the online portion. So
Dang. What What do you do online? Just like go around hunt people?
Let's wait till like the
plane.
fighter jets stop bombing Korea or whatever it is they're about to do. Okay, restate the question. I've totally threw off my train of thought.
The frick.
Oh, what do I do?
What do you do in Red Dead Online?
Well, basically, most of the time I'm just like grinding for the. I was just grinding for the trophies, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically,
Hunting,
yeah,
fishing, whatever else.
yeah, a lot of, well, like the last one I got, and the most time consuming, obviously, is you have to grind to level 50.
Oh, that's the trophy.
Yeah, that's the trophy. So it takes a hot minute, as you can imagine.
Yeah.
But just making money. Basically,
Money. But what do you put that money towards?
Make money, get bitches. it's my motto.
Gosh. That's success, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't even know what I use. I don't know. I think like better guns or something. Just like whatever.
As opposed to. Oh my god.
I don't know. I don't know. I've got like my moonshining business that I gotta attend to.
Oh, that's the thing. I
Yeah.
did not know that you could do moonshine.
Yeah, man. It's a whole dealio. There's all kinds of. Well,
I haven't
pretty
even finished the main game.
Well, senor.
I should.
Yeah, you gotta finish the game, man.
Where am I? Am I at Strawberry? Strawberry comes after Valentine, right?
Not
I
a
don't
whole
know.
lot happens in Strawberry.
I'm on.
As far as I know, only one mission actually takes place in Strawberry. Well, except for like the very end, which you're obviously not at. But
Yeah, I'm definitely not. I'm pretty sure our camp is by water.
did you meet like a German family
Yeah, I did.
and yoinked them? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yoink.
Yoink 'em. The Lord yeeteth and the Lord yoinketh away. Yeah.
Wait, I didn't yoink him though.
Well, you kicked them out pretty much. Well, although to be fair, they were basically about to
They're
be.
pretty much, yeah.
They were about to get yoinked anyway.
Nah. Perhaps I was yeeting.
You were yeetithing.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah. Have you?
Ran into the Pinkertons. Or whatever.
Oh yeah. Where? Where
Like
was this?
while I was helping the homie like fish.
Oh yeah. Yeah. That's a bit early, I think.
Oh.
But from what I remember, there is one mission in Strawberry. I don't want to spoil it because it's pretty.
Is it the Micah one?
It's pretty. Yeah, Micah, the Micah one.
I think I did that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, just give me the basic premise of the mission.
Is that the jailbreak one?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, the
Okay.
one where you massacre
You just
the
kill
entire
everyone
town.
and yeah. Jeez Louise.
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure that's like one of two missions that take place in Strawberry. I'm pretty
Okay.
sure.
I did do that one.
Yeah.
But I have no clue where I'm at. Justin sure did spoil like the big thing about the game.
Oh no.
Did he tell you? Did we tell you about this?
I mean, I know what one of the big things is, and I'm pretty sure it's what it was.
He sure did spoil that. Like he finished the game, and then he was like, "Oh wow, it's so sad that this happened," and I was like,
Oh, wait. Tell me the spoiler.
What's the dude's name? It's been so long, I forgot the main character's
Oh,
name.
Arthur.
Yeah, that
Arthur.
Arthur dies of like tuberculosis or something.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty bad. But luckily, it doesn't look like he spoiled one of the other big ones.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah.
But he was like, "Oh wow, I hate that Arthur just dies of tuberculosis," and I'm like, "Yeah, wow, crazy." Crazy fact about the story, huh?
Yeah. Man, unfortunate.
That kid.
That dude.
So I should play the game now that I have time.
Yeah, you've got it. Oh, are you out of school?
Yeah, I'm out of school.
Yeah, boy.
Finished on Thursday.
Friday.
Finish on Thursday.
Thursday.
Although, like, I also now have a Switch, so my sister really wants me to play Breath of the Wild,
Yeah.
which is like very valid
Yeah.
thing to want me to do, because I probably should play that game.
I hear it's an excellent game.
I hear it's like top-notch game.
Yeah, man. Don't have a Switch, so I'll never know. But you know,
Yeah.
what are you gonna
I
do?
mean, I didn't buy one. Like my internship.
The secret ingredient is crime.
Once again, the secret ingredient is crime when it comes to Luke Sorensen. Oh my gosh. If that's not a convictable soundbite, I don't know what is.
It's like that scene from that new Alice in not the Tim Burton Alice in Wonderland, but like the one after the cartoon that's also live action, but is before the Tim Burton one.
Not James
Dude,
Franco.
it is.
What's his name?
It is a wacky movie.
The
dude.
Pirate Man. I
What?
think he plays in it, doesn't he?
Oh, Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp.
No, that's the Tim
That's
Burton
the Tim
one.
Burton one.
Yeah, before that.
Oh, I didn't know that there was one before that.
Yeah,
I
no,
thought-
it's a. Man, I'd have to find it. You can go and look it up. It's
Oh.
not the one that's the dude. There's so
Is it
many Alice in
2010?
Wonderlands. I thought it was a little bit earlier. But dude, there's so many Alice in Wonderland movies.
Oh no, 2010 is Johnny Depp.
Yeah.
There are a lot.
It's not the claymation one either. That they sure did make, and it's also quite trippy, dog.
Yeah.
It's the one, I don't know. I'll know it when I see it.
What mental illness does Alice in Wonderland have? Little Alice suffers from hallucinations and personality disorders.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
The White Rabbit has general anxiety disorder. The Cheshire Cat is schizophrenic. I don't know. What
I'm
this
pretty sure
means.
Alice is the schizophrenic.
I think
and
Alice is the
cat's just
sole
a-
issue.
Yeah. Maybe it's 85. Let me find it. Enjoy this dead silence while we go do some research, folks.
Ah, yes.
It might be the 1985 or whatever it is.
Oh, so this was a while ago.
Yeah, it's a pretty old movie. Maybe. Might be the 85. If
This is a live action wacky one, it looks like.
Let me find.
What the frick?
Okay, I don't know. It might not be that because I don't know. Let me look up some images. Let me see. if I can
Never
find-
have I wanted to see a man in a blue caterpillar suit more in my life.
And you'd best believe there are many people that are into it.
Best believe.
You'd
He's hitting a hookah too.
Dude. You'd best believe more people are into Mr. Caterpillar Man in his caterpillar costume. Oh no, this isn't the one. I don't think so, at least.
I
It
don't
might
know.
be because I recognize the little girl. It might be, dude. I don't know.
What's the reason for this dive, anyways? I've forgotten.
Oh, we were talking because you talked about you stealing everything, and I remember the trial scene for the Mad Hatter. They put him on trial, and they're like, "So where'd you get that hat?" I said, "Well, actually, it's not mine." It's like, well,
Once again, the secret ingredient is crime. If ever I had a meme.
something like that. I don't know.
It's pretty great.
Yeah, it's pretty. Cause they put him on trial because they thought he like stole tarts. Yeah, they said that he stole the Queen of Hearts tarts.
Jail this man for stuff. What did I even say that I stole? Or that I...
It's a Nintendo Switch.
Oh,
That's what we're talking
no,
about.
my,
But
yeah, my internship just randomly sent us a Switch.
What in the world?
Yeah, so Kat wants me to play her games because she already has one.
Dude, what kind of internship where they're just like, have a Nintendo Switch, boys?
Yeah, they have money.
Dude, they must.
So. Yeah, so
Dang.
could play Breath of the Wild, could finish Red Dead, could play the GTA story.
I have not finished the Grand Theft Auto 5 story.
No, I don't think that I will, because I think I saw a playthrough of it, like, back when GTA 5 first came out, which was actually ages ago.
Yeah.
Wasn't that?
It's
Was
like
that
2010. Yeah.
2010?
Might be. Somewhere in
GTA
that
5?
somewhere in that neighborhood at least. Maybe it's not.
2013.
Okay. In the neighborhood though.
It was actually ages though.
Oh yeah.
It's been 8 years.
Dude. 8 years.
Literally 8 years since GTA 5. GTA 6.
It's coming out.
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
Is it unironically?
It will be coming. It's not out yet, of course, but it's coming out. They're making it. They're making GTA 6, baby.
Oh yeah! Wow.
Confirmed.
What the heck?
Yep, it's going to be Rockstar's next game, I hear.
Dude, after experiencing how great Red Dead 2 is, I don't know. I hope that this is good.
Dude. It'll be the plot twist of the century if GTA 6 is not good.
That would be. That'd
Yeah.
be very. That'd be extremely unfortunate.
Yeah, that would be, dude. Yeah, I think it would be the biggest plot twist of all gaming
Yeah.
time, if GTA, because like every other game that winds up being a disappointment, it's like, yeah, you pretty much saw it coming, like, you know, Cyberpunk 2077, Duke Nukem Forever. You basically saw it coming when it took them like 12 years to make the game. It's like, well, clearly these people, you know, haven't the slightest idea what they're doing. But like, you know, Rockstar, who's been just, you know,
Cranking out
home run
bangers.
after home run, baby, you know.
Yeah.
Dude, if they bomb on GTA 6,
That'd be unfortunate.
yeah, they would.
More than unfortunate.
I don't even think they would survive, man. They they might actually bomb Rockstar headquarters, man.
Oh my gosh. Alright, so people are saying, like, straight up 21 or 22.
Dude, I think more 22.
I think more 22.
Yeah,
Like, they
because-
haven't even released a teaser or anything, and it's May.
Yeah, yeah. If even that, I would think like 24 or something. Because, you know, I don't know. Although they did start working on it like as soon as they finished Red Dead Redemption 2. I do remember that. And that was back in 2018.
Yeah.
So they've had 3 years.
This is saying that 2K, which publishes the GTA series, recently updated its fiscal plans to allow for a much increased spend on marketing in 2023, like double what was planned for 21 and 22. So,
Okay, so 23 or
possibly
24.
23,
Yeah.
which is quite a ways away.
I mean, 2 years.
Well, at that point, it would have been like 10 years since GTA 5.
Maybe that's what they're doing. On the 10-year anniversary.
On the 10-year anniversary.
They're gonna do it. Oh God. Oh. How
Imagine if
did
it
we not
flops.
how did we not see this before?
Oh my gosh. That's quite a ways away.
Yeah. But you know they also took a hot minute working on Red Dead Redemption 2 too. So
Did they?
yeah.
Oh, since Red Dead 1? Yeah.
Well, no, not even since like GTA 5, 2013 to 2018. You know.
Oh, that's true. That is true.
Yeah.
Dude, in GTA, like, or not GTA, in Red Dead 2, I would straight up, like, run around and hunt all day. Just, like, carcass after carcass on my horse. Just
I mean, I would go around and hunt too,
people.
but not animals, baby.
Yeah.
Dude, you should see the sociopathic shit I get up to in
Is
basically
your
everything I
honor
play.
just absolutely in the gutter.
Oh, dude, I don't. It always cracks me up a little bit whenever I do like you know, whenever I do something like somewhat honorably and it like the slider just goes up barely. It's like, oh, that's not gonna last long.
Oh my gosh. Oh gosh.
Yeah, I always remember every time because you can like surrender to the police if you're like cornered and you've got nowhere to go, obviously, because then you know, you don't die, and also it only costs like half of your bounty or something.
Right.
So it's like cost efficient if you know you're not going to be able to escape. But every time you do it though, your honor increases by a level because you know you surrendered honorably. But
You
then
just
it's like
wipe the town.
yeah,
right?
and then you just immediately turn back around, shoot all the cops in the police station, shoot the people across the street, and just go on a rampage.
My gosh.
Dude, I like to mess with people too. And I just remembered the other day when I was playing it that I remember one of the because apparently I found out through my wonderful experimentation that apparently the other outlaws in the game are totally fair game to just like murder in front of cops.
And they don't care.
Yeah, because I remember I got like one of the Lemoyne Raiders because you know I like attacked one of their camps.
Yeah, as you do.
Yeah, as you do. And I took one of them hostage, you know, tied him up, put him on my horse, rode into Saint Denis. And then I just like noticed that like, because what I expected to happen is that as soon as I passed the first person, they would be like, oh, you got a witness who saw
Yeah.
you commit kidnapping.
Right.
But then it didn't happen. So I was like, wait a minute, wait a second. So then I kept riding past people, nothing. And then I rolled up to the police station, got off my horse, you know, yoinked the Lemoyne Raider just off, and then just like carried him into the police station, threw him on the sheriff's desk, pulled out a gun, shot him, and then nothing. They did not react at all. Just and then just turned around and walked out the door.
My gosh. What a game.
Dude.
I might have to do that now. Honestly. It sounds like so much
It's
fun.
pretty great.
Uh,
Not only that, but like the blood like sprayed his whole desk and like all over the walls, and he's just like totally stone, just stone cold the whole time. The sheriff
oh,
just like,
jeez. Dang. That game is actually so much fun though.
yeah,
It's actually just a top tier game. Aside from the whole killing innocents and all that.
I'm pretty sure that's what makes the game actually. Although in my defense, the Lemoyne Raider definitely was not innocent, but
No,
you know,
No.
it was,
Oh, jeez.
but man, that was great. I really. And then just walked out, got on my horse, and rode out of town like
These suckers. Oh. Wow. Wow, great.
That's such a good.
No, Arthur Morgan in that game, I let him grow out like everything else except for this part of his beard. I mean,
Yeah, I think I know that it's like the Micah hairstyle, ain't it?
Oh, maybe. Arthur Morgan. If I search a bad haircut. Oh, no. There was a possibility for spoilers there.
Oh boy. Over Micah's haircut?
No, I searched up Arthur Morgan bad. And the first result was bad ending. Some people make this man look styling.
Dude,
That's
I've
one
seen some.
majestic man.
I have seen some sexy Arthur Morgans out there, man. Holy. People go all out. People actually pay attention to his diet, dude.
Do they really?
Just imagine, yeah.
I forget that the diet is a thing, bro. Yeah, I let it grow out to this length, but then I cut this part, so it is just like like a very definite split.
Dude, imagine getting kidnapped, thrown on the sheriff's desk, and then shot in the head by that guy. Talk about the worst ways to go. Oh, and rest in peace to our headphones users, by the way, who just got absolutely blasted.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Mustache length 10, like mustache chops all length 10, but the chin is just 0. That's a god tier. haircut if I've ever seen one. I need to send you my GTA character.
You gotta
Sometime.
send me your Red Dead Redemption 2 character too.
Yeah.
'Cause you're Arthur Morgan.
My GTA character looks so ridiculous. Like actually, wait, I'm wondering if I have a screenshot. Like I straight up hit random like 5 times, and then it landed on something gold, and I was like, all right, I'm keeping this here. Tonight, I'll send you. At least for GTA, I already have it downloaded. For Red Dead, I'll have to download it again.
Oh, you got. How do you not have it permanently downloaded onto your hard drive?
Just my hard drive is filled with GTA clips. Or not GTA, Apex clips. It's just like actually chock full. Like I have a 1 terabyte hard drive and 500 gigabytes. I kid you not. 500 gigabytes is just GTA footage. Or not GTA, Apex footage.
Dude,
Yeah, GTA in my mind.
just imagine sitting down with yourself and having a serious discussion on whether or not you want to download all of Red Dead Redemption 2 and like 2 Call of Duty games, or do you want to have your Apex highlights?
The thing is, I don't even ever look at my Apex highlights.
Oh God. I gotta start recording the type of nonsense I get up to in these games, man. Because I sent you my
sent me
Hitman
the
clip.
Hitman one, yeah. That was horrible.
Which is also like pretty representative of what I get up to in Hitman. But yeah, but you didn't even see when I was in the middle of murdering these people. It was like pretty horrific, I must say.
Oh jeez.
Dude, the killing animations in Hitman, if you got it,
Pretty nice.
Dude, they're like pretty, yeah.
Is it just like straight ragdoll, or is it like
It's like
actually?
they like to like make it semi, there's like some ragdoll, but there's like actual animations. So like if you like approach them from the side, there's like a thing where you like, yoink, take out their leg, and then boom, and just like.
Oh dang it! They're like sequences.
Yeah, they're like sequences.
Jeez Louise.
Dude.
I don't have any screenshots, but I will send you.
Yeah. Not only that, but
I will bless you.
oh, please bless me. But in Hitman, man, I remember that mission too because I killed literally everybody except for the 2 people I was meant to kill. I saved them for the very end.
Oh, but then you did kill them.
I did in the end, but it's like I killed them in the most like horror slasher movie villain way, just like because there's nobody around to stop me. So I just I remember the one guy because there's 2 targets. One is just a guy who's just walking around, and the other is a lady who's in a race. Long story, but she's in a race car. She's doing a race,
Okay.
and you got to take her out. But the guy. And also, by the way, side note, the funniest part of that whole mission is that right after I just murdered the entire audience, the whole security, their medical
my God.
staff,
Holy.
everybody's pit crew, every racer's pit crew, everybody in the entire place, the race still kept going on like nothing happened.
Imagine there's just a dude like gunning everyone down. You're like,
Yeah, but none of them stopped to pit because obviously
their cars are just in.
yeah, just infinite durability.
Yeah, wow.
But that was the fun. So basically the guy who was just walking around, I just killed his whole security staff, and obviously he's freaking out, as you can imagine, as a
Yeah.
person who's discovered his whole security staff, like all of his
Brutally murdered.
Yeah, like brutally murdered, and and strewn everywhere. Just like
My God.
I think in about every single room of that level, there's at least one body in there.
Holy.
And so just imagine you're that guy, and you're just and not only that, but this is what this guy does to the people he's not supposed to kill.
Yeah.
So I remember I set it up so perfectly where he walked out of his office, discovered
Bodies.
the bodies of several scientists and several guards. And there's this long hallway, and he walks out, and he's at the end of the hallway, and then the hallway goes down the hall, and then there's it splits off in two in a T shape, and I'm hiding at the end of the T shape, and then as soon as he discovers the body, I turn the corner with my axe, just
Like,
And-
a la movie or
Yeah.
horror movie.
And just the pure look of holy shit. Yeah, and he just like,
Oh, my.
and as you can imagine, he just books it, man, as you would.
What year was Hitman? Not
Uh,
Hitman.
I think Hitman 2 was, I think it was like 2018 or something.
Oh, recent.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's a pretty recent. Well, this is also the reboot. You know, they made
Yeah.
Hitman games before, but the reboot, the trilogy reboot, yeah, pretty recent games.
Wow.
So yeah, and then of course, you know, he ran all he wanted, but in the end,
What's he gonna
was
do?
not enough. I'll tell you that.
Oh, jeez.
Dude. And then of course the
race car's still
the
going.
race car lady, because I'd killed the whole security staff and the whole like, you know, the whole audience. Basically, I just like, you know, I just walked up to like the very edge of like the stadium seating, just like whipped out like a, you know, one of like the pistols that, and then I just started. And I wasn't even aiming at her. I was just shooting at every car that went past. And just eventually I got it's like, very done, you know, very well done, 47. So that must have been her.
My God.
But just me, just basically just skeet shooting race cars.
Yeah, pull.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Not only that, but also in Hitman, when somebody discovers a body, like a dead body, they also put them in body bags and like carry them to like, I guess, where they keep the dead people. So I actually discovered the body, which unfortunately did not film it, which I probably should have in hindsight. But dude,
Collecting body bags.
I just like opened the door and the room is like waist high in body bags.
God. Jeez Louise. You should have. Dude, that reminds me, there was somebody on Reddit who straight up murked every single person in Skyrim.
Oh yeah.
Like every person, every animal, like absolute, like straight up nobody left. They had to use mods for it clearly,
Yeah.
but it reminds me of you.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I didn't have any mods, but I did that too. But the thing is, there's also some unkillable characters that.
Yeah.
So basically, the quest givers and the guards are basically the only people alive in my Skyrim game.
And they just stay dead. They're just,
Yeah. No. Yeah. They stay dead and their bodies remain in the place where you killed them.
there's a bird.
Oh.
Just permanently.
Yeah.
They're there.
Yeah. They're permanently there.
Wow.
So I'll just like walk by and there'd be like a body of a person I killed in the first chapter.
Jeez Louise. But you can still finish the game with everyone dead.
Well, the way I did is that I finished the game, got the
Oh.
platinum, and then as celebration for my good deeds,
Celebration for saving, I don't know, the plot. For
saving all of
more.
Skyrim. Yeah, I
Kill everyone.
Yeah, my rationale is that, well, I saved you guys, so technically you guys would be all dead anyways if it weren't for me. So
Same outcome either way.
yeah.
Jeez.
Just imagine just like the sheer plot twist of this man who single-handedly saved the world just to turn back
An
around.
absolute hero to everyone in Skyrim.
Yeah.
Just turn around and murk everyone in
Yeah.
their families. Wow.
Yeah. Although the Fallout games are where it's at when it comes to like, because they do try to go for some realism when it comes to, you know, shooting people and cutting people and
Oh yeah.
yeah. But it's just my roundabout saying you can dismember bodies in Fallout 4. So
While they're alive.
well,
Or afterwards.
well, generally when you cut off their heads and
They'll
or
die.
yeah, they're, or you know, or I mean, if you cut off their legs, if their legs are like off, they're
Bleed out
generally
pretty
already
quickly.
yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know if I told you the story about
Gosh.
my time in Fallout 4, about the ending I got in Fallout 4.
Oh yeah, because your actions influence the ending, or
Yeah, well, I mean, it's really just like one choice basically towards the end that
Oh.
actually makes the difference. But basically, there's a bunch of factions who you can side with. Oh yeah, spoilers for Fallout 4. I mean, you know, I don't know.
doesn't really matter.
They're not like super spoilers, but I mean, you know, whatever. They're spoilers. They're about to be said. But basically, there's like at the end you can choose between a bunch of different factions, and so what I chose, because there's one faction, the Brotherhood of Steel, who are basically the Nazis. I mean, they're almost like one. They're just like, instead of Jews, they hate androids, and
Okay.
they just basically, yeah, their whole deal is just, you know, murking androids, yeah. And then there's another faction that's the Underground Railroad, which is the equivalent to the American Underground Railroad. who-
Like saving the.
Yeah, they're basically, yeah, they like, you know, harbor androids and like give them new identities so they can,
Okay.
you know, start their new lives as humans.
Right.
So, as in case it wasn't always abundantly obvious, I of course sided with the Brotherhood of Steel.
Clearly.
Yeah.
Yep. Naturally.
And one of, if not the last mission of the game, if you side with the Brotherhood of Steel, is to you know, to take care of all of the members of the Underground Railroad
Every single one of them.
and their clients, you know. So
Jeez
basically,
Louise.
it just because, and also I'd also like been buddy with all the factions, just in case, I guess. So, which means that I was basically like the savior of the Underground Railroad at that point.
And you just roll up
Yeah, roll up with a minigun
and just mow them
and
down.
just
Jeez
full, yeah,
Louise.
mow all of them down, and not only, but like you could kill, yeah, and of course the whole mission is to take care of the leaders. So basically, and all these people you've been taking quests for this whole game, and like saving people's lives and like, you know, gaining their trust, you just mow them all down, and you get to like make icon, you know, and I always appreciate in games where you like, where they like make it like not a big deal when you like kill a very important person, like when you know, like because it's like a realistic thing, because it's not like some like the movies where it's like, oh, this knife battle and, you know, it's like super
Yeah.
climactic, but where you can just walk up with a gun,
One-time.
pop him in the head, and that's it. I always appreciate that, and that's pretty much what you get to do. And I just like would like periodically see somebody I recognize from like, you know, a quest where I saved a family of androids, and like and then just like right before I pop their heads off, you know.
Jeez Louise.
And then when I was done, and I don't know, maybe it was like a thing, but like for some reason the dismemberment like physics don't quite work with like the main, like the leader, and then her like 3 or 4 lieutenants.
Okay.
So basically I killed them and their bodies were still intact, like totally intact. So I don't know if I told you this story, but basically I brought them, and it's like, well, if, you know, I did this, you know, wonderful deed. I might as well just, you know, bring it home, baby. So so I brought all their intact bodies, just, you know, of course, you know, me being me, I had to strip their clothes off.
Of course.
Yeah, just drag them over, and also in the middle of their like headquarters, there's like this round table where, you know, it's like their war table or whatever. And I just drag them over and just like plop their limp bodies into the seats,
Jeez Louise.
all of them,
Jeez
so that they're
Louise.
all around them in like one half of the thing. And then I would go to all of like the grunts. I whipped out my I think, trying to remember what I think at one point I switched to a knife, but
Oh.
yeah, I think I might have used a knife. So yeah, I whipped out my knife, just, you know, you sawed the legs off, sawed the arms off, sawed the heads off.
Jeez Louise.
And then I just like positioned them in like little plates in front of each of the dead members of the, of the Underground Railroad.
What the frick?
Took a snapshot, and then it's like, then there's like my recreation of the Last Supper. And I still, I'll send you the picture, man. I still have it on my
Oh, jeez.
PlayStation.
That's concerning. Just a bit. Oh, jeez.
Dude, definitely my masterpiece.
Should be. Holy.
Dude.
Very well. On that note, I do need to get back.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
All right. All right, we got to do the
What's the
to ca-
thing?
Let's do it To Catch a Predator.
Oh,
Real
yeah.
quick segment. And fine. Who were we talking about before?
Goodbye.
Oh, gentlemen.
Or
All
good
right.
night. Good night.
Yeah. All right. Let me find him. Let me. Who is? That is the guy. Let me make sure. I'll unplug this. I'm gonna make sure I got the right segment. Make sure it's not a meme. All right. Just talk to the people for a second while I ensure authenticity. Oh, that's it. That's it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, join us back while I plug this in. Oh! All right, here it is. Mr. Demers. All right.
Yep, that's him. He's walking up, he's scoping the house out.
And back at the house, the parade continues.
Hey, Kenny. Good, how are you? How's it going?
This is 31-year-old David Demers.
Come sit down if you want.
Thanks.
Demers teaches video technology at a
Slow
community
motion.
college in
Oh my
Orlando.
gosh.
Using the screen name Auto Video, he chats online with a decoy named Annie, who tells him she's 14. And right from the start, Demers seems to know he's asking for trouble.
Well, having any type of romantic relationship with someone younger than 18 is walking on thin ice.
What?
The decoy tells him
Oh, it
she
gets
had
better,
sex
boy.
with her ex-boyfriend, but didn't like it very much. Then, like many of the men we meet, Demers becomes a sex education teacher, explaining the benefits of sex in a swimming pool.
And the sensation for you is like having sex on a cloud.
Then, a class in sexual positions 101.
Missionary is the first one. Doggy style is the second one.
And when the girl asks about group sex, he describes it in graphic detail.
Simply put, one guy has his in her mouth.
Oh, geez.
The other guy has his in her or her.
Oh, dang.
Oh, dang.
It's so fun.
He sends her pictures of his
There it is.
My
to know how he compares
Collage
to
of
her
dick
boyfriend.
pics.
You want me like one of your French girls?
Yeah,
Do you want it inside you?
yeah.
But just to cover his tracks, he suggests this.
Don't leave our conversations open when you leave the computer.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Just using my noodle. I'll use this noodle so that you can use my other noodle.
What the frick?
Demers is in the undercover house and wants to give our decoy a hug.
How's it going?
Good, you can sit down.
Oh,
No hug tonight. Why don't you have a seat right over there, please? What are you up to?
I don't know. I'm in a bad spot.
Why don't you describe that spot for me?
Alone. I'm not going to deny it. I mean, obviously I'm here and whatever, so.
I mean, is that appropriate to send to a girl who says she's 14?
No, not at
Lounging
all.
around, you did?
I knew it was wrong. I knew it was wrong, and I just couldn't stop.
What was your plan here tonight? Do you think you would have had sex with this girl if she was willing?
If it would have come to it,
Did you bring condoms? What else did you bring?
massage oil.
Massage oil. You know what's going on here.
Yes, I do.
Do you know who I am?
I don't know who you are. I have an idea.
Who do you think?
I believe you're some sort of detective or.
Oh, it's so
police
much
officer.
worse. It's so much worse than that.
You'd be wrong there. Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC. We're doing a story on adults who try to meet young teens online for sex.
I will deny nothing. It's all there, black and white. This is probably what I needed to straighten up. Scared the hell out of me.
Honestly, that a little bit of
Scared the hell
respect
out of me
there.
as soon as she said she was 14. She should've just let me
Still a
fuck.
piece of crap.
That's
But
what I'm going to do from now on. Gentlemen, have a good night.
Thank you.
Thank you.
But for Demers,
Gets up
it
and
may
leaves.
not be such a good night.
On the ground. Get on the ground now. Get on the ground.
He later pleaded not guilty to 3 felony counts, including using a computer to expose himself to a minor.
Which you're going to have to take that respect away right away because
Yeah.
he says, I'm not going to deny anything. It's all there in black and white.
and then he does not.
Proceeds to plead not guilty. So, you know,
Less respect.
a little less respect there.
Also, because he's a pedophile, so significantly less
Yeah,
respect.
yeah. Gentlemen, have a good night.
Good night. Oh boy. All right.
All right. Well, there you go. Gentlemen, have a good night. Theme music, go.
End of the podcast. it's the end of the podcast. Check back in next time, and we'll have some fun.